Hey guys, and welcome back to another Zeus Tech video. So today in this video, as you guys could tell from the title, we're gonna be learning about how to start out with C++, how to make a print statement, and how to make variables and print them. Okay, so you can think of this as a basics to C++. We'll also be going off just like basics and all what C++ is and stuff like that. So first of all, to actually be able to code C++, you're gonna need an IDE to support it. IDE is basically a place where you can actually record, put in your code and edit and stuff like that. So here I have one called Visual Studio. This Visual Studio I recommend it a lot. If you guys want, I'll put a link in the description, and if you guys want a tutorial on how to download it, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to do it. Along with that, once you have your own IDE, it can be honestly anything that supports C++. Like Visual Studio, as I said, is recommended, but it doesn't really need to be Visual Studio. So once you have what's it called, IDE, and you have a file open and everything, first of all, let's just talk about what C++ is. So C++ is an extension from the language C. C language is the mother, as you can say, is the mother tongue of almost all languages. It's used in a lot of, it's used to make Python and stuff like that. So C++ is just an upgraded version of C, or you could think of it like that. Okay, so first, C++, it's an object-oriented programming language, which means that it has inheritance, it has functions, it has classes, and stuff like that. Other languages that have that are object-oriented as well include Python or Java. So C++ is a bit more mainstream. Okay, and C++ has had a few updates and has been added a bunch of new updates to make it more accessible, more easier to use, and all, which is why it's been gaining in popularity. And I understand that C++ may be a little hard to understand at first, because it was made some time ago, which means that it isn't the easiest to understand by looking at it. But after learning for a bit, you'll be able to understand it more. And if you guys want to learn more about it, stay tuned and subscribe with notifications on. So I want to start posting more about C++. So before we start actually programming, there's some things that you have to set up first inside of your IDE. So first of all, you have to include IOStream. This is where you get all your classes, functions, stuff like that. And then here you see we have int main. Int main is where you actually write down your code. Like if you're making a function, you make it outside, but where you're actually printing and stuff like that, it's inside of int main. Along with that, you also need to import and include something. This is called namespace. Namespace, what it is that basically it makes it so that you can write less code and it's just easier to use, honestly. Okay, so what you have to write on here is include namespace std. Okay, so include this here, what's it called? Oh no, not include, sorry. Using, okay, using namespace std. That's what I was saying before. Once you have this using namespace std in here, what we're gonna do next is go into your function. Okay, now here we're gonna first just make a print function, because why not? So to print, you're gonna write down cout, two of these arrows, you can say, and then you can double quotations and comma. Now here's where you write your code. So you use cout to actually get your print statement. Okay, and then over here you could write down hello. Actually, just do like and subscribe, which is something you should definitely do. Okay, so we put this here. Now we can run it, and depending on your IDE, you'll run it in different ways. And I'm telling you guys now, what's it called? To actually run and all, it may take longer if you're first running your IDE for the first time, or if you haven't run it in some time. Okay, for me, I've been using this IDE for some time now, and I've been using it recently as well. which is why I run quickly. But you can see here, it says like and subscribe, like I specified there. Okay? So this is how you can write a print statement. And quick tip, guys. Okay? If you want to add a new line, add /n. /n is for new line. Okay? And I'll show you how it works after we print something else. But now we're going to learn how to print variables. But before we do that, let's just understand what are the different types of variables. So there's 4 different variables that you should know about. There's int, so that's numbers, like just basically numbers. There's string, so like you know, like words and stuff like that, characters. There is float. Float is numbers with decimals. And there's boolean, or you write down bool here. This is true or false, 0 or 1, binary. Okay? So to actually make a variable inside of C++, you specify what variable you want. For example, I want int. Then you specify the name, a, and then equals, and the value of your variable. I will do 10. Okay? Same thing when you want to do double. Not double, float. Sorry. And also, by the way, double and float actually are the same thing. It's just that float is a bit more recent, which is why I use float more than double. Float equals 2.3. Okay, and then we can put string as well, and then hello, and then for boolean, booled equals true. Okay, for boolean it's true or false, no in between, true or false. Okay, and just to let you guys know, when you print a boolean, it is going to print 1 if true, 0 or false, depending on the language. In C++, you will write 1 or 0. Okay, so now let's print this as well. So write down quotes again, and then we would put down a, and then we put this. Okay, this you can think of these arrows as a comma, then B, C, D, and just to let you guys know, something I find really cool that Visual Studio does is that if you put a semicolon, it spaces out everything for you, which just makes it look nice. Honestly, I like it like this, like how it does it. And let's just do something and quickly just add spaces. You can do that by writing down /n, and there's another one, and then again you can write down /n. And then here as well, /n. This just adds what's it called? Spaces, okay? It adds a new line. So now if we run this again, let it run. Sorry, my laptop's not the best. Okay, let it load. Now you see here, we print 10, 2.3. hello, and 1, as I said. So yeah, this is now I hope you enjoyed the video. This is what C++ is, how to print something, how to print what's it called, how to print string, and how to print variables. And now a quick challenge for you guys. Put down the code down below on how to print a number based off the knowledge you got on here. Like don't put inside a variable, just print a number. Put that code in the comments below and I'll love it. I'll put the love thing if it's correct. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.